once again to the podcast named That Ain't Meta.
Again.
We got your four usual gamers: Kuzbento,
Toes,
Bubba,
Fortnite,
Avocado Canyon,
Fortnite Slayer,
and Ding Dongster. And we're here to talk about PS5.
and we're gonna make it clear.
Sweat.
we have a winner!
Anyways,
Yeah, so first off, what do you guys think of the showcase?
it was good. I mean,
What's the Xbox?
I was gonna buy it anyway, but like, you know, I'm gonna buy it. So.
Even now, you
I
want
like-
5 of them, hoes.
Oh yeah, we forgot to say rest in peace to everybody who didn't get a PS5
Yeah, they sure sold out quick.
Before they even got
Before they even got it.
when they crashed everyone's site.
Yeah, the thing is, it's gonna be like going off what happened with the Switch. If you don't pre-order one, you're probably not getting one when it actually comes
Yeah,
out.
you're gonna have
So-
to wait.
Shame on all the major corporations for
Shame on the
allowing pre-orders
Shame on the
before...
scalpers. Them niggas got like 5.
Oh yeah, you know
5
people.
PS5s.
People bought them, and they're gonna resell them at like $2,000.
They already doing it for like $700
Yeah,
for
on
one
eBay
PS5.
and Amazon, you already have PS5.
Oh,
No one
yeah,
buys
baby.
them. Because
That's so terrible.
cheap.
You're like cucking like 5 people out of actually playing the console
Oh,
they
yeah,
want.
they're probably not even actual gamers.
Yeah, exactly. It's
No, they
like
just want
I
problems.
hate
Make a
people
quick
who do
buck
that.
and then they won't.
The same
Then they'll spend all
people-
that money in a week.
The same people that took all the Stan hoodies from M&M shop and then sold them on Amazon for $1,000.
I literally stood up the
All the
whole
people-
day trying to get a PS5 and I fell asleep anyways.
Got 'em.
Shout out to my brother who got me a PS5.
Came in clutch. You
You
said,
rock.
I got you, bro. Literally.
Literally.
So let's hop into the games and the trailers and the
God damn.
deets.
What's the first one that was
So much. Let's just do it in
Final
order.
Fantasy
Final
16.
We're getting to 16.
16.
It feels so weird to say that. Like we're at the 16 point.
Insert age-old haha Final Fantasy 30 joke.
We'll get there.
And we'll live through it.
Eventually.
We'll literally live through it.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
It looks good. The Pro Tag looks good. So
Yeah, it looks good.
yeah, it looks good. I'm excited.
He's hot.
Yeah.
Literally.
Get it? Because he has fire? Yeah. But like, yeah, he just looks like Gladio and Noct together.
It was bloody.
Noctistio. Noctistio. There
Yeah.
you
Is
go.
it? I mean, did 15 have gore?
Nope.
No.
So that's interesting.
Yeah, this is like the first Final Fantasy game that actually has blood.
It makes sense that they would go like gorier since they're going back to like the original
mean,
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, like I don't know why they didn't do that for remake then.
Bro, the elf ears.
Because they're stepping away
What if
from
it's
like.
gonna be a rated M Final Fantasy game?
Huh?
I mean, I
I'll be
think
okay with
Japan's
that.
starting to realize that rated M games sell good no matter.
As long as it's a good game.
Yeah, I mean,
And
like
look at
you
Yakuza.
look at P5 and it's rated M, but doesn't
DMC Final Fantasy.
Yeah, the gameplay, I'm glad they finally realized, hey, if we're gonna make an action RPG, make it like an action game and then just put RPG elements on top of it.
Then I'll actually want to grind.
I know Maximilian do talk, like he mentioned on one of his videos, is like, oh yeah, like a couple of years ago, like people were mentioning that they had like Square Enix got one of Capcom's like combat developers at one point, and that he's like, now this is making a lot of sense. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh.
I mean, it just makes sense, because, like, that was probably the one thing that held Final Fantasy 15 back. The biggest, not the one thing, the biggest thing was just the gameplay was terrible.
It was so bad.
It was terrible.
You would just throw your sword at people.
Like,
Ugh.
Bruh, I was talking about this with Ding Dongster earlier. I'm like, if you really think about it, why does Final Fantasy 15 have the combat of an MMO? Group of enemies,
Yeah.
fight group of enemies, you have abilities.
And go away.
And then they respawn, and then you kill them again.
It's just
Yeah.
so.
and it's just super,
so
it's like, it
not
doesn't
fun.
fit.
it's too boring.
7 Remake was like a humongous step in the right direction.
Yeah.
And then
Granted,
and-
it still
yeah.
had
But
problems.
no, that's why I said it's a step in the right direction. It wasn't like, that's it! No. But this looks like it might be it.
It might be, or it might be, I think this is gonna be like right before
it. Yeah.
I just want them to give me movement.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That was
It
the
looks
only
like-
problem I had, is that you just couldn't move. There's no like air dodge. There was no rolling. You were just
Yeah.
like, you just got hit.
The one problem I
also
had
no
with 7
guaranteed
remake
air
was
combat.
the air combat. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was so.
But this looks like
You actually
That and
Actual
also,
air combat.
also like the base combo, like the fact that you only had just one regular base combo every time.
I'm just,
I mean, you can
interested.
mix it up with different abilities, with different characters.
Well, that's the thing, but like.
But again, that's why it wasn't perfect.
Yeah, like you need to have different like DMC where like if you pause, then it does a different animation or something, because that little thing helps a long way for a game where you're gonna use that combo every time.
The summons look really good.
I'm just really excited to see like classic Final Fantasy enemies
bro,
that
you know
haven't
about
been
Elf,
that
bro.
haven't been in a game since like
Yeah, there was like you
4.
find a dragoon.
There was
I
an
like, yo, that's
ogre?
cool.
An
Yeah.
ogre?
The
Yeah,
fatty,
it
he was
looks
like,
like
with
chicken.
with the thin legs and the big
It's
body.
gonna be so like drastic seeing like ogre and then you're gonna be like cactuar.
And it had that Final Fantasy X enemy with the tentacles, the big
Oh,
mouth
the
thing.
plant.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, yo, that
I'm
looks
pretty,
cool.
I'm pretty sure that's in every or most Final Fantasy games.
I just remember it.
I think
Okay.
this Final Fantasy game we might be like solo. Like we might not have a team.
I'm
Because
sure you'll have it.
they didn't show any party members.
Well,
Hey,
it
you
looks
don't
more
know.
like Witcher,
Oh yeah,
where you just kind
girl.
of boom.
But you might have like you might have people with different classes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
also have a
I
giant
think they might
military.
bring back the class system for your teammates because
That'd be
they're
cool.
trying to go back to. It
That'd
looks
be
like they're
cool.
going back to the roots, and it's
The
like
orb! The orb!
it'd be kind of cool to have like a monk or
A
like,
black
a
mage.
like a strictly black mage.
ninja.
Ninja.
Yeah, and a ninja. See, that's dude. The music though, it was like Final Fantasy 14 music, and it goes hard.
I mean, as soon as I saw like the teaser where it was like fire, I was like Final Fantasy, and then I didn't expect them to reveal it this
Yeah.
soon.
soon. Well, I think you mentioned before we were having this conversation that I think that they were working on it at the same time as remake.
Probably.
I think
I
that's
think
what
they were. That's what
happened.
made it take so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
They
just
couldn't
glad.
say.
I'm glad 15 didn't die in vain. It at least provided the funds for them to do
Dude,
bigger and
yeah.
better
To give us
things.
glad knocked.
Yeah.
And 7 remake.
Hopefully one day we'll see 15.
get the
Yeah,
remake
15
too.
remake.
Don't give me like terrible female character, please.
Yeah, please just give us an actual decent female character.
Or none at all.
Or
If you're not gonna write it well,
Who just,
Yeah.
just don't
goes,
do it.
I love
Or-
you. Goodbye.
Or literally put her in and make her like the movie where she actually does shit.
What's her name from what's that game with Titus?
Yuna?
Yuna?
Yeah, give us Yuna with her guns.
Yeah, I mean Yuna was actually a decent
Party
one of
She
the
was
one
so
of the
good,
more
she
decently
became the
female
She
characters.
basically became the main pro tag.
Actually, no. Yeah, all the females in Final Fantasy were pretty good. Lulu was cool.
Yuki.
Yuna was cool.
Whatever her name
Riku was.
Riku was cool.
Riku was.
If you know what I mean.
Was a little cool.
I like how the beginning of 10-2, you're just at a J-pop concert. It doesn't make
And
any
Yuna's
sense.
got guns. That's another story for another.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Yeah.
Final Fantasy when we
Alright,
get
too
there.
much. Back to the PS5.
So yeah, 16, hype.
Yes.
Yeah.
Poggers.
Confirmed. Good graphics.
God of War 2.
I mean, all we got to
That
hear.
was at the end. You skipped everything.
Nah, it
I'm
doesn't
just
matter.
going what's on this list right here.
Listen, all we got to hear was boy.
Boy.
And then we saw the symbol. I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
that's all I
we
need.
heard- you
Oh,
best
it's also
prepare yourself.
Ragnarok, so I'm hoping
That
to
means
see.
that it ain't gonna be a trilogy. It's gonna
It's
be a
gonna be-
sequel,
yeah.
and that's it. And then Norse mythology is gonna die.
My boy
I'm okay with
Fenrir.
that.
I'm hoping to see Ratatoskr. I'm hoping to see
My boy Fenrir.
The boy Fenrir.
Bro, people no
Wait,
listen.
hold on.
I want to
Before-
see
if you haven't
Arceus
played
as
God of War,
Loki still.
spoilers.
I guess so.
He
Yeah.
kills
Yeah,
his dad.
'cause-
There you go.
No.
No? What?
See, everyone's thinking that. I bet you that he's gonna end up dying. Kratos is gonna get out again and have a new family in another mythology. I guarantee it.
That'd be so
I
funny.
guarantee
Watch.
Kills the All-Father
watch.
Odin.
There's gonna be some sort of time loop shenanigans where like you're gonna see like
Kratos by Kratos.
no. You're gonna go like forward in time or something, and you're gonna get like future Atreus / Loki,
Loki.
and like you're gonna fight Loki and Thor and Odin somehow. It's just gonna be Kratos being like, bro, fuck this Ragnarok shit. I'm out, and he goes to like Egypt
Yeah.
or something.
Kratos pulls a whole
Yeah.
Vegeta. Just disowns his son.
Probably.
No, yeah, people think that Kratos is gonna die, but
You,
If
I
listen,
don't
if they're gonna
think
kill
so.
Kratos?
he's just gonna come back.
Yeah,
like,
he's literally gonna
no, the
go
thing
back
is,
to
it's
hell.
like-
He's gonna go back to freaking Valhalla and come
Freaking-
back and be like, hey, what's up?
Atreus isn't interesting enough to carry a game by himself.
They
yet.
need to give him tragedy if he's gonna do it.
They need to give him.
We also
They need to make him a character.
Yeah.
Which I feel like they're gonna do in this game because I think they're leading up to like
Oh, yeah, he
Kratos
did get
being
his
like
powers.
gone, and then
Kind
them
of.
just making a new main character continue God of
See,
War.
but the thing is, he's doomed to die if we're gonna go by Ragnarok's
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah,
Kratos ain't doomed to die because he ain't a part of it. So
He's
that's
a
the
son.
thing.
I mean,
I think he's just gonna die because he's Loki, and like things are gonna go through fruition, and he's gonna deal with loss again.
Yeah. It is
I mean-
gonna be hype though to see Kratos fight Thor, Kratos
Odin.
fight Odin,
Hell.
to have like Atreus be riding on Fenrir, bro. That's gonna be
He's
hype.
He's gonna have to fight Hell because she's part of Ragnarok.
Yeah, that's true.
And the great
Jormungandr.
serpent Jormungandr.
Now Hell's gonna try and seduce Kratos. I guarantee.
Dark,
it.
only dark, not light.
You don't kill Freya at the end of God of War, right?
I don't remember.
No, Freya's a good person.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Talking about Hell.
Hell, yeah.
Hell.
But yeah, like if Kratos dies, he's died like 10 times.
Yeah, that's what I think you're gonna do. They're just gonna make him go to Hell. You're gonna explore
You've already
Hell.
been to Hell. You was it Niflheim?
Yeah, you're just gonna go back though.
Yeah,
But
you've
he has
already
to
been
meet the
Niflheim.
embodiment.
Yeah, of Hell.
Because
And then she's gonna be like, you can't leave. He's like, bet. And then he's gonna kill her. And he's gonna leave.
No,
That's basically what's gonna
he's
happen.
gonna be like, bet he's gonna smash her, and then kill her, and
It's
then
gonna be like the Aphrodite minigame all over again.
and then she'll be like, okay, you can leave.
Press X to insert. That's what's gonna do.
Insert your disc, bro.
Oh no! Oh yeah, I remember. Because Freya doesn't die, right?
No, I don't
in
think
God of War,
so.
the first quotations God of War.
Huh?
First
I
Norse
can't-
God of
Isn't she
War.
that wood lady?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's been a hot minute.
with ball
Oh no,
hair.
yeah, doesn't she just say like she hates you or
Yeah,
whatever,
she's
and
like,
she
I hate
runs
you.
away?
Yeah.
So she'd probably be a factor.
Oh no, yeah, I think she's probably gonna be the one to start quote unquote Ragnarok in a way because she's gonna be like, we're gonna start Ragnarok because I don't care about anything anymore.
She
I
might-
just want to kill you.
If I can't have
Probably,
my
yeah.
son,
Nobody can.
bye.
You can't have your son either. Something like
Exactly.
that.
I
Alright,
can't
so
see it.
God of War. Hype?
Yeah.
Of course.
Alright. Spider-Man.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
gonna be good. It's just gonna be the same game with Miles Morales.
Pizzas.
So it's like,
Also new abilities.
yeah. So there's not much that could go wrong with that game.
Nope.
Yeah, it's pretty safe.
It's gonna be good.
It's hype. It's good. It
See-
probably has banger ass
I'm just
music.
gonna-
Oh,
I'm
you
just
can
gonna
go to
wear
the
the-
food trucks, bro.
Oh,
I'm gonna wear the
yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse suit because it's gonna be in there.
Probably gonna be DLC. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna wear it.
Bro, I wonder what suits he's gonna have. I don't know what suits he has.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Red and blue Spider-Man.
Blue and black.
Green Spider-Man.
Yo.
Alright, so Spider-Man hype.
Yes.
Of course.
Cool.
Launch title.
Harry Potter, Hogwarts
No,
Legacy.
no, not
Not a
hype.
hype.
Because the author's transphobic. Goodbye.
Got him.
Trans people are people, and you
Also,
disagree to watch us.
MMOs are just boring.
Yeah.
I just don't care enough about the lore.
The thing is like
Buy
you
it.
could make a really cool Harry Potter game,
I wouldn't buy it.
but
Yeah,
the
like
thing
the one
is
for
the
the
fan
PlayStation
base
2.
of Harry Potter doesn't
Or the
really
PlayStation, or the Game
bleed
Boy.
into the gamer kind of culture.
And the author's a piece of garbage, so
So-
what are you gonna do about that?
Hype.
I mean, you can make a game and like just say let's forget about all of our books and just make our own IP kind of
Now,
inside of this.
I want to
IP.
play as Voldemort.
Yeah.
When he's on that guy's head.
Oh, ew.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot to say about it.
Is it hype?
No,
Nah.
Eh, if you're a Harry Potter fan, I guess.
man.
Will it hype? No.
Yeah, will it blend?
Exactly.
Somebody needs to buy that game and go, will it blend?
I
Yes.
forgot about that channel.
Beautiful.
Resident Evil Village.
I mean,
What
I
do
don't
you
play
think is
Resident
happening
Evil,
in
but it
Resident
looks
Evil?
quite,
Yeah, it
it
doesn't
looks
look
quite
like-
spooky.
Someone came back, right?
Tim Burton, Chris,
Chris is
Yeah,
back.
Chris is
Yeah.
the Resident Evil 7 guy's back with his girlfriend.
She
She's
went,
she's
bang.
telling story tales. I don't know what's going on.
I just want to see Chris punch some more rocks.
Chris, is that? That's so funny. Chris, is that?
Gets knocked in
He was
the
like,
head.
"What the hell?" It's just so funny.
I don't know. I mean, it's just gonna be Resident Evil.
There's not much you can go wrong with that. It's just, it's safe.
If you like Resident Evil, then you'll probably like. If you liked Resident Evil 7, you'll probably like this because it looks like they're keeping the same formula.
Is it hype?
So
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Yeah,
If you like Resident Evil, then
it's probably like.
yeah.
Call of Duty, Black Ops, Cold War.
I have no opinion because I don't play those
You
games.
don't play it,
Yeah.
Bubba and I played the beta.
It's
pretty
promising.
fun. Probably one of the better Call of Duties that's been released.
As long as you don't
Literally, it's literally the best Call of Duty in the past like 10
Don't
years.
fall for
That's not
Treyarch.
saying a lot.
Don't fall for Treyarch's
Exactly.
weird microtransactions.
Yeah.
They're
Do
gonna
they
like,
even have microtransactions?
they're probably
gonna.
gonna. They're gonna
Maybe
like buy
probably
this
cosmetics.
battle
which I don't
thing
care.
of the year and it costs $40.
I'm just curious about what the zombies is gonna be like.
Zombies looks fun.
I mean,
But,
people
yeah.
are gonna get it because
From
isn't it a
what we
launch
saw.
title?
Probably.
I think
it's
so,
Call
yeah.
of Duty. Call of Duty.
It's
always
also on a
sells
PlayStation 4,
because it's
which
like
means
one of the
it's gonna
main
be good.
casual games.
I haven't been hyped for Call of Duty in years.
Looks
Yeah.
good.
It ain't
Feels
changing.
good.
See,
Yeah.
Call of Duty was always that game you asked for Christmas. And you never
But you
buy
never
yourself.
really got it,
But,
yeah.
like, just
and
play it
you
every
like
once in a while.
two- I played like 2 times and then I'm like, alright, and then it just sits in my drawer.
Yeah.
Black Ops 3 and 4.
Alright. Is it hype?
Eh.
Pretty hype.
Such differing
Alright.
opinions.
But, okay, Bubba, how does that hype compare to Demon Souls?
Nowhere near.
So
It's still up there. Campaign and zombies, I mean, they looking mighty fine.
Up there.
It's up there.
I ain't anticipating.
Especially
violence.
from the previous Call of Duties.
I ain't
It is
listen,
leagues above.
hype means anticipating buying. I don't anticipate to buy it.
I'll ask for Christmas.
Exactly.
Oh,
It's not the
that's
same.
So it's a meh.
Yeah.
is my tooth
It's a
one.
little more
Alright.
than that.
Demon Souls remake.
I don't play Dark Souls, but it
No,
looked
that's
good.
a hype. I haven't played the original Demon Souls.
It looked
but
very
My
smooth.
God, why does it look so good?
The thing that makes it hype. That's the thing.
Who is that lady?
I don't know.
Why was
Probably
she-
like the Firelink.
She was
Shrine
going like
lady.
ooga booga booga, and then you went to life.
Dude, it
It-
just
You
looks
probably level up.
really
Yeah,
good.
it is so weird.
It doesn't
looking.
make sense.
It is so weird seeing a Souls game.
Looks
Looks
so
so
damn
good.
good.
Yeah, and, like really fluid because
Yeah.
the combat's usually just like.
Yeah, I love the camera. I love how it's like from a slight angle instead of straight from the back above. It's like to the side.
Usually
You
when
get
you
the
watch
shield
Dark
angle.
Souls, you're just like roll,
Yeah.
and the camera's like ah.
I think it's gonna be good, and I think it is deserving
Yeah.
of a hype.
And if they remake all the other Souls games, it's
Bro, there's
done.
already been leaks with Bloodborne. Stop.
If Bloodborne
bro,
gets
please,
remade,
Please.
it's
We're
done.
gonna do it.
Bubba's
It's
gonna have a heart
pretty
attack.
Oh no, please. Bro, I don't want to fight Ludwig in HD 4K. He's an abomination.
Bro, a little bit hype, huh?
Yeah, a little bit about
I'd say
Von
it's
Hooper.
probably one of the hypest games
Yes.
for PS5,
This game's right
just
now.
because it's such a big IP.
It looks so beautiful.
Deathloop,
I mean,
I'm hyped for it.
once again,
Now that's
I have no
pretty
opinion.
epic.
It looks like a lot of
3
fun.
hypes out of 4.
It looks entertaining. It looks original. It's
And
just Dishonored with like better tuned
And you
gameplay.
have the Force.
You have the Force.
Yeah.
It looks quirky, like Borderlands kind of ish.
Yeah, it looks ooh.
Ooh.
But it looks like more mature than Borderlands and not just like haha poop joke.
Clap trap, baby.
Clap the clap.
You wanna clap them traps?
Yeah. Alright.
I like, yeah, I'm really hyped. Actually, I'll buy this game. Like, I will.
Yeah. Deathloop looks fun. Will it hype?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put
Even from just like
A
the
thumbs up,
trailer.
thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Alright. Oddworld. I don't think any of us.
I don't
none of
even
us have
know.
played
What
it.
is Oddworld?
It's like a game where you like
You
leave.
move people
Yeah,
around.
you lead aliens across like a factory and they can die.
Hey, you remember that Mario? You remember that Mario mini game with the little March of the Minis? That's what. Yeah.
I don't think I do.
Well, like you control where things go. I kind of
Imagine,
like that.
you know what Pikmin is?
Yeah.
Imagine Pikmin and you're leading
Like
them
2D.
to save them. And they can die and it's very gruesome.
Oh, so just like Journey, but with people.
Yes.
And it's 2D, but yeah, I mean, you know what?
I mean, if you're into artsy games,
If
that's
you're
probably
into
your cup of
AIDS
tea.
and like
if I
hot
played
ramen.
Oddworld, I'd probably give it a hype, so I'm giving it an honorary hype.
Honorary.
I give it
high
an,
five.
Most people, I
an
mean-
honorary thumbs up and a smile.
I mean, people have probably been waiting. Like people who are actually
Yeah.
Yeah,
fans
this
of
has
the
been
series.
years.
probably
This has been in
waiting for a
development
while,
for, like,
so
Ever.
that's just like a clap to the gaming community right there.
Clap to all the Abe's.
That is
All-Star
true.
fans.
I know some companies have literally just been waiting for the PS5 to release so they can start.
They're just waiting for a
working on
powerful.
it.
All these IPs
Yep.
are gonna come crawling out of the dirt, undead, bro. Be like,
Yo,
we were alive the whole
No,
time.
bro, what a infamous like. What's up?
It won't even.
Sony dust off the sarcophagus.
Yeah, bro.
Not Jack
what
and
we got here?
Daxter.
We got what? Sly Cooper.
Sly
We
Cooper.
got what else is
Jack and Daxter. Wait a second.
My dog's like, ew, what's this?
If we're getting another Crash Bandicoot, we can get another Jack and Daxter. Come on.
Wow.
Come on now.
I mean, the Crash Bandicoot was good. Bro.
It does look
Just
good.
pull it out and
Like-
make make a remake of the first one, see if it sells.
It's like it's
It's
actually
gonna
innovative.
sell.
Could you imagine how good the environment for Jack and Daxter remake would look?
Bro, he would also
Especially
look
in
like a
one.
fucking
Cause
Chad.
2 and 3,
He
With
would.
his chin, bro.
2 and 3.
No,
oh.
Jack 2 remake, he'd be a super Chad, bro.
Oh, look what I
Oh
see.
yeah, next
FNAF.
Five Nights at Freddy's
See, as much as
Security
people
Breach.
meme on the FNAF community, at least they're chill, bro.
That is true.
And their
Why does there need to be another game? though?
Another.
and their songs kind of slap. Like,
See, I'm just curious to see what it's gonna be like. Is it gonna be just
I think it's free.
like a really, really nice graphic
Oh wait,
looking FNAF game, or is it gonna be like an actual horror
I
game
think
Wait, is
set
this
in the FNAF?
no? Is this what they were like
environment?
speculating all this time? Because I remember there was a leak for a FNAF game that was gonna be like open world and you could
Yeah.
actually like roam around. Is that what this
I think
is?
this is it.
If it is that,
I think this
that
is it.
sounds like it could be
That
pretty
sounds
fun.
pretty
That
cool.
sounds
And
terrifying.
it
It
also
does sound actually
terrifying.
scary.
and
So
apparently it's VR, like applicable.
Oh,
with
no.
VR on it. That's
Hell no.
scary.
All right, you know what? This honestly doesn't sound that bad now.
I'm
I'll-
curious
no, no, no.
about it.
I'm
I'll
curious.
give it a watch another YouTuber play it.
There
I
you
ain't
go.
giving it no.
I wouldn't
ain't
buy it
gonna
because I'm
buy it.
afraid. But like, I'd watch someone.
I
I probably
buy
wouldn't
it.
buy it.
I'm giving it. I'm interested.
Yeah, I'll give it an interested, smiley face thumbs up.
Because like being in a big mall with like animatronics, shit, that sounds.
That move and you hear the clunk clunk
That sounds
clunk behind
scary.
you. That sounds scary.
And they don't talk.
Yeah, I just go.
I hope they change the sound effect.
No, I hope they keep it.
Yeah.
Alright, we have Virgil the game.
Yeah,
Virgil,
Virgil the
game.
DMC5.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna make DMC6, and I was like, Poggers, and then it was like DMC5, and I was like,
No, but
Little
listen.
Playing as Virgil.
This was expected and had to happen.
It already happened with Devil
Here-
May Cry 4.
here-
But that's the point.
Yeah.
It had to happen.
hearing the sound effect just kind of brought me back.
You knew.
somewhere.
Listen, you knew that since Virgil wasn't in the original version, you were gonna get
Yeah.
a version.
But
of
just
Virgil.
like hearing the like it gave me bad
No,
flashbacks.
you just hear the Quantum Ranger talking to you. You're like,
Devil
It
May
gave me
Cry.
bad flashbacks to MVC3. It was like, I was like,
There's not even a lot to be said. It's just gonna get a hype.
it's gonna.
it's just
it's
Devil
gonna
May
get
Cry is hype.
It's gonna continue the game story because there is a cutscene where Dante and Virgil were fighting. So
But there's also
has to
it
be.
seems like there's new modes or whatever with like
Yeah.
a bunch
Late,
of
oh
mobs.
yeah, they teased Lady and
Ew,
Trish.
lady is so
I mean, playing as
cute.
Virgil's always really fun because he's
He's
kind of
brilliant.
playing the game on easy mode, but it looks so
But
cool.
you can turn
don't
into
care.
V.
Ew, why would you do that to yourself? Me and Ding Dong have very opinionated opinions about that man.
He made that game
He's so
boring for no
bad.
reason.
If
I
you
mean, it's cool that you can switch.
if you like
I
V,
guess.
good for you. I just
If
don't.
they
Wait, what
give
if they
him more
modify
move,
it?
that's
Yeah.
what I'm hoping. It
well,
looked
yeah,
like
because
they
it looked
did.
like he was just doing like.
Yeah, it
because-
looked like they gave him more stuff to do because man, his gameplay was so
so
unintuitive.
boring, and then you would just have
And
to
it was
sit
clunky,
back, yeah.
Because you'd be like controlling something that's like far off on
and
the
you
screen,
can't see it.
and you're trying to do directional inputs to change your moves. And the amount of time something was in the air, and I'd be like, okay, triangle, and it's supposed to do an air attack, and you should be like slashing the air in front of him. I'm like, bro, come on now. Anyways,
But
Devil May
yeah.
Cry is hype.
Yes.
It's always hype.
Where's Bayonetta 3? Okay,
True.
there you go. That's my question.
Fortnite PS5
Don't care.
Bro,
optimization.
Not
the
hype.
biggest hype
Not
of
hype.
hypes. I'm just
Not
kidding.
hype.
Fortnite, you need to
Boo,
die.
you
Does anybody
stink.
even still play Fortnite?
Little kids.
Little kids and streamers.
That's it.
Alright.
And streamers
Okay,
that
bye.
live off of it. It's like
Yeah.
it's pee-pee.
And then the PlayStation Plus collection.
Poggers.
Now that-
So you can just talk about
epic.
what's on it.
We've got pretty much all the GOAT
Any
games on
gamer
PS4.
who tells you the good games to play on a PS4, that's basically what you
We
get.
got Vanilla Persona 5,
Which is it's a win. That's
God
a
of
dub.
War,
That's a
Win.
dub.
Uncharted 4,
Win.
Last of Us Remastered.
Dumb.
With the
Okay,
DLC.
win. I thought you were about to say 2.
No, it's Last of Us 1 Remastered.
Win.
Who knows what else is gonna be on there?
Still
probably,
win.
let's see.
Shaw.
Sekiro's probably gonna end up being on there.
Bro, Ghost of
I can see
Tsushima.
Battlefront.
Oh yeah,
Two.
Final Fantasy 15 is on there.
God of War is probably gonna be on
I don't
there.
know, that's a dub, but you know.
God of War's already confirmed on there.
Oh yeah.
Probably Persona 5 Royal at some
At
point.
some point. Probably in like a year and
Yeah.
change.
I mean, not to like beat a dead horse, but compared to Xbox, which is just what Halo, Forza, and
Mortal Kombat.
Gears of War,
And Killer's Instinct.
and
Killer's
Killer
Instinct.
Instincts, but the fighting game community, the fighting game community
It's a minority.
isn't all that poppin'. If you're into fighting games, Killer Instinct is a dub, but if you're not, you
Why
couldn't
play
care
Killer
less.
Instinct when you can play Tekken?
Well, see, don't start these.
Well, they're very different games too.
Yeah,
Killer Instinct is a good game.
it's a great.
It's just
game.
on a terrible platform.
It should have been for every console,
Yeah.
and it would have been one of the best-selling.
Let me
fighting
tell
games
you,
ever.
if Killer Instinct was on like PlayStation, that shit would be bad. Like Sony would support them. Xbox does not care about that IP.
I'll give you Arbiter and the guy from Gears of War. Best you'll get.
It's literally what they
Freaking-
gave them.
God, the developers for that game put so much time. They made tutorials. They
Yeah.
made like MOBA patch notes for their game. They said, "This is why we're making this change to this character."
As they should.
As you should for a fighting game. You don't just throw stuff on
But
the
they
patch
just-
notes and be like, "Here you go."
Happened to be on stinky hardware.
It was just on. It was only Microsoft and PC.
And at the time, like nobody
And
cares.
if that game came out like now, it'd be
Hype.
real good. But it came out like right before the fighting game
Honestly,
scene got.
Rare just needs to get like bought out by somebody else. Microsoft doesn't know what they want to do with Rare anymore. They're like Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know what to do with that. Conquer, I don't know what to do with that.
And smash
So
it.
a Conquer game that just like parodies a bunch of modern games.
Now
That'd be
that
great.
would be
That'd be
top.
great. Please.
They would never do it because, like I said, Microsoft doesn't know what to do with Rare.
Conquer that makes fun of Halo.
The fact that like old
Makes
Rare
fun of
employees had to
everything.
leave, make their own company just to make a Banjo and Kazooie spiritual successor. I don't know if that doesn't tell you like they want out. Yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you.
I think that's pretty much everything for the PS5 though.
Yeah, besides like we could just go over old
The
stuff.
price point came out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
400 and
$4.99.
It's actually
yeah,
re-
$5.99
and,
or
It was the price.
$4.99,
That was the
$4.99,
price.
$3.99.
and $3.99. Yeah.
That was the price of the PS4 at launch.
which
Yeah.
like
Yep.
what you get?
$3.99? PS4 at
You
launch?
get a game with
PS4
it
at launch was $450.
because you get Astro's.
You know what's funny?
Toy
The PS3 was the price of the PS5. PS3
You don't even
at
gotta-
launch.
You don't gotta buy a game
What's
too.
the
Because it
PS3
was,
at launch?
yep, it was
500?
super
It was really
expensive.
expensive and nobody bought it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
and
they
they brought
reduced
it
it,
down,
and
yeah.
then everyone
That's
bought
when
it.
I got mine.
Mhm.
I
Yeah, when it
remember.
first came out, nobody bought it.
It was
So
super
hold on,
pricey.
let's break this down. Is it worth getting the discless version?
Yeah.
Of course.
If
For
you
some
if you
people-
don't want to buy physical
See,
games,
yeah,
do it.
I mean, it's a good alternative that people will buy. I think people will buy it. I personally like having cases.
Yeah, I like having discs, but
Because
I
like
mean,
displays.
it's a whole $100 off.
You got to think about it this way. If you don't have the money for the one, you're
Yeah.
gonna get the digital
Yeah.
edition.
I worry about. Well, I don't know how much space it comes with.
But you can also buy.
It's the same hardware components.
You can
That's what
buy
they're saying.
memory.
That like versus Xbox where it's you have base one or the gutted version.
Yeah.
PS5 is like, hey, disc or no disc,
I will say.
same components.
I will say I'm kind of worried because the whole difference between like the thing about SSDs and HDDs is SSDs are faster but usually come with less storage,
That's my thing.
and HDDs are slower but they usually have more storage. So how much space is exactly going to
They'll
be
probably-
on these consoles? How big are the
Because
games
the
gonna
problem,
be?
yeah, that's the problem, is that I imagine the games are gonna be pretty fucking
Yeah,
big now.
they're probably gonna be terabytes. Like if you're not
Yeah,
terabytes
I mean,
by now, you're not getting
some of
anything.
these PS4 games downloaded are
Yeah,
a
Warzone.
lot.
Warzone, bro.
Warzone's like
Red Dead 2?
Red Dead 2 takes
Yeah,
up
like
your
God
entire
of War. You
system.
take God of War. You
God
take
of War,
Overwatch.
yeah.
You take all these games.
Nah,
they
Overwatch
take
is
up.
quite small.
They take up a decent amount of space,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm worried.
Imagine
like,
how much Horizons is gonna be.
Ugh.
That game is humongous and it looks beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know. I worry about the space.
My thing
That's
is-
my thing.
My thing is, if you're gonna get a digital, I suggest getting a memory, like a hard drive with
Like an
it.
extension or something.
I think
Because-
it'll be
Yeah, no, you were
sufficient by
going to
itself.
need an
You can
external
go
drive.
tech shopping for like a good hard drive that has like 5 gigs.
I mean, if it takes, does it have USB ports on it?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
it has
I don't know.
two in the front.
Okay, so go
And
buy
I think it
yourself,
has some on top.
Go buy yourself like a terabyte hard drive.
Yeah,
And boom.
which is like 60 bucks.
50,
So I
60
guess you're
bucks.
still saving the money.
Yeah. So,
And even if
yeah.
I feel like digital is good for people who want it, but they're not necessarily like gamers, you
Yeah.
know? Like they're gonna be like, I want to play
Well, that's
Sackboy.
true.
Yeah,
that is
or if you're just if you're used to being like if you have a PC and you just want the PS5
for games,
for
For
the
like
exclusive.
specific
Yeah.
games.
yeah, and you're like you don't really care about having physical copies,
Yeah,
then
I
yeah.
can see it then.
I'm still
yeah.
trying to decide if I want a discless or
You're
Like
probably
just
gonna get
for-
a disc, because
Get
knowing you,
disc.
you're probably gonna get
Yeah.
a pre-order and it's gonna come with a
pre-order bonuses
case.
are always so
You
nice.
and you and Bubba, you need like a disc.
Especially me, I'm probably gonna get the Demon Souls pre-order and it's probably gonna come with a disc or like some sort of bonfire thing.
Yeah, that's true.
That's I like displaying the stuff you get.
Yeah.
Like having the steelbook for like P5 and up.
Well, I just like
P5
having
like, I
discs
don't know.
because it saves my space,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
it loads faster usually because it's not loading
Yeah,
it
you don't
from your
have
like
to.
console.
Yeah, you don't have to download the
Yeah.
whole game.
And then you don't have to do all that.
I mean,
so.
granted, it saves you real life space,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
I only really like buy games online if I want to play it like right then and there,
Yeah. Or if I don't, or if like I missed a pre-order.
or if I don't really
window,
care about like anything, I just like want it.
Or if it's discounted on the store.
Yeah.
You know, might as well.
Oh yeah, you just have the bundle or whatever.
Yep.
The,
What do you mean? Don't you want the disc version of Fortnite?
No.
Oh, we can talk about the accessories.
Are there accessories?
Are
Yeah,
they
the
out?
headphones. Look.
That
So
look
those
good,
are
too.
extra, right?
Yeah, you have to buy
Alright,
them.
so they've been
Let me
confirmed.
pull up a picture.
They're wireless headphones that connect to your PS5
No, that.
and
but
to
here-
other devices.
Ah, okay. Now that's a little bit
No,
of a game changer.
that's a big game
That's a
changer.
little bit of a game changer.
Bro, what you know about Sony for music, bro?
Alright.
They kind of pop.
They look
I don't
really
know.
nice
Yeah, they
too.
look nice.
They
They're
kind of just
sleek,
look. They look
sexy.
good as headphones by themselves.
Yeah, they look.
If my
pretty
turtle
sleek.
beaches are to ever break and I needed a new set of gaming headset, I would get it.
3D headset. So
Yeah.
Well, okay.
That
Will the
means surround
PS5
sound.
controller be compatible with current?
Yeah,
wires?
there's a
Okay.
plug-in thing.
So Turtle
There's
Beach is-
also a built-in mic to your controller.
So Turtle Beach is still
That's
kind of
how it
work.
I'm excited to get this controller. I'm scared if it breaks because that's $70.
Hey, so they'll
Look.
drop it.
Oh, it's 70? Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so,
that's as much as a PS4. I'd rather pay $70 for a good controller than one that breaks every 3 months.
Was it DualShock 4s? They break.
I was
so
really
easy.
tempted to like.
The sticks
I wanted
always
to get
rub
like a
off.
bundle with like 2 controllers and a headset. Cause I was like
Mm.
that. But I was like, I'll just get it when it comes out. Cause those are the things that won't go out of sale.
That and you can also customize your PS5. They're
And I
gonna have wall
I
prints
don't
and
need
stuff.
the headset because I already have Turtle Beaches, which is like the best quality headsets you can get right now. So
That much. At least for a console. You want.
until they break, which they're sturdy, so they probably won't. But until they do, I'm holding out. But I probably might get an extra console just in case you want somebody to game with. But I have heard rumors that the PS4 controllers are compatible, but it's gonna have to be like with the PS3 where you plug in the
Oh, yeah,
charger.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Which I think for some games
But-
like Sackboy, you'll be fine.
But granted, I don't think I want to use the PS4 controllers because they ain't very good.
Oh, but it just you can do it for games that rely on the PS5's
The
controller.
adapter thing.
Yeah, like the adaptive triggers or the new like gyro or whatever. So honestly, you know what I'm excited for? Astro's Total World. That game looks kind of fun.
It does.
And it's like a huge
And it's
like
a free game.
it's a huge reference like PlayStation
To
history.
every- yeah.
Is
So
it a sandbox kind of game?
it's a platformer.
It's kind
Oh,
of
it's
like-
Oh,
Yeah.
it's literally Jack and Daxter. You put a little boy in
But a
it.
robot.
Yeah.
And it like from what I've seen, you get it on launch with your PS5.
Yeah,
So
I'm pretty sure. I'm curious to see what the UI for the PS5 is gonna be like.
they haven't revealed it yet because I feel like they're like gonna make it like big.
It better be.
It about to be
'cause
astronomical.
PS3's UI was ass.
Booty.
PS4's is a little bit better.
Once they
It's
added
really
the
I like the
boring.
themes.
yeah,
The
once they
themes are
added
good.
once they added the home button thing and you can like see your stuff.
Yeah.
Now that was good. Before that, no.
Yeah. But I hope the UI is
Should be
Better.
Be astronomical.
better be cosmic.
I mean, the fact that they're making almost every PS4 game cross-compatible, there's like, there really is. They're like trying to be like, don't get a PS4, you know?
I wonder if like you'll have like customizable UI then, or an interchangeable UI. Like, oh, if you had these themes from PS4 that you bought, you could use a similar PS4 UI to use those themes, or you could just use the new updated one. Yeah, I wonder if they'll give options like that. Considering it's a customizable console, like it seems more PC-like. I don't know.
Bro, even the outside.
I think it's just gonna depend on the UI. If it looks similar to PlayStation 4, they would let you do it. But if it's different, I don't think they could do that. That's too much work for them.
I don't know. We'll see.
Bro, it's probably gonna look so beautiful though. I can already tell. They can go with that like space theme.
Oh, we could talk about launch games that we would like to buy. My 3 launch games I'm getting: Spider-Man, A Little Big Planet. What's that other one? I forgot the other one.
It even comes out at launch.
Yeah. Spider-Man and Little Big Planet are a launch thing. I'm trying to think what else comes out at launch. Maybe that weird like volleyball dodgeball car game.
Oh, the Demolition Derby
Yeah,
one?
that one looked kind of dirty.
Is that at launch?
Yeah. it's a launch title.
Yeah.
Is Kenna coming at launch or no?
I don't think so.
What's the launch title?
Oh, yeah, they'll probably have a list.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bro, honestly, mine would probably be the same because they all just look fun.
I'm getting my launch titles are gonna be
Okay.
none because I'm not getting it at launch.
Apparently, the launch titles are Astro's Playroom, comes
Yay.
preloaded on the PS5.
Epic.
Demon Souls,
Demon Souls.
Destruction
oh, no.
All Stars. So yeah,
that one.
who's been to you were right. Fortnite,
No.
Devil May Cry 5 Special
Okay.
Edition,
I might caught that.
Godfall. Which one's Godfall?
The weird generic Destiny looking beat 'em up game.
Oh yeah, that. And then Spider-Man and Sackboy Big Adventure.
So Sackboy, Spider-Man, and DMC5. That's probably
Kind
what
of seems like the no-brainer.
Yeah.
Demon Souls, Destruct All Stars, and Spider-Man. I'll save Sackboy for another day.
I mean, also you can just play it with me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
play Fortnite. I'm kidding. I can't
No.
even finish the sentence.
Everyone, bring your controllers. Let's go play Sackboy.
Yes, sir.
That's the only way to play it. You have to play it at the place.
As
on the
Bro, if I don't see no hotel bomb survival
Exactly.
or sharding survival,
I don't see no Tony the Tiger head ass costume on your Sackboy. We're not playing.
Yeah. Is there anything that you guys hope gets made for PS5? We might have talked about this before,
we
but
have.
now that we've seen
What's
more of the
capable?
games,
I'm trying to even think of an. I would want a Sly Cooper. I would want a new Sly Cooper. I mean, I would have said Ratchet and Clank, but my dreams got fulfilled. So, anything else that's a platformer, I would really like. I would like for the PS5 to go back to the PS2 roots. People complained about it then, but
I want
it,
I want an
please.
Infamous on the new edge.
Bro, where's my flat out remastered? Bring back those.
Where's my
era
Yu-Gi-Oh
games.
game on my PS5?
I mean, they're probably gonna port Dual Links or some shit on it.
Dual Links.
Yeah.
I can't even think of anything I would want on the PS5 anymore.
I want Kingdom Hearts 3 remastered.
That's gonna happen.
Ew.
The next Kingdom Hearts spin-off is probably gonna be on the PS5.
Probably.
Is Melody and Memory gonna be on?
No.
Okay.
Bro, I want Dead Island 2 finally.
No.
Please.
Rip that game.
It
Yeah,
got
right
picked up
behind
again.
that game.
Oh,
I want Fat
It did.
Princess.
Fat Prince. That game was actually fun though.
Imagine a new Patapon with the interactive triggers and stuff.
Hear me out. Brutal Legend remake.
I mean,
Yeah.
imagine Jack Black would be like super.
Of course you
about
would
it.
be. You'd be
That'd
stoked.
be kind of fire.
I
Doing
mean,
graphics?
We still
I mean,
deserve
that game-
a 2.
Yeah, we
so-
still deserve a sequel.
That
Double
game was
Fine.
also, you know, one of a kind, like literally.
Yeah,
like
it
there's
is.
nothing like it.
There really is nothing kind of like it.
A tower defense lane type
They-
weird unit position game?
I don't know. I think I'm still in like a state of shock. Like it's just still so surreal to me that like November 20th,
Oh yeah.
So
Like-
early, yeah.
like 2 months in like 2 weeks. Not even
So,
2 months.
it's
like
a-
a month and
It's
like
a
2
good
weeks.
marketing move because they're just like, all right, here's a bunch of games, hype, comes out in 2 months.
Like the
Hype.
fact
Oh.
that
They're
I
just
still-
riding the
like,
hype train.
the fact that I'm getting one is still like,
Bruh.
You
like
cry about it?
like it's still I'm still in like a shade of like, Because I remember like,
No,
my dad was like, oh yeah,
Surprised.
your brother got you a PS5. I was like, I was like, wait, what? I'm
What
just
edition
excited.
did he get?
Like when I open the disc one, when I open that box, I'm gonna like cry in the club. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be like,
Get the videotape the unboxing for the channel.
bro, it's gonna be such a nice crisp white.
You're gonna start crying and the tears are gonna mess
yeah,
it
because it's
up.
gonna be delivered. Like I don't think I've ever had a console been delivered to me. I'm gonna open that. I'm like,
Bro, I love the little like micro details on the controller and the console where like it's engraved like the little buttons
but
on it.
there's nothing like open a console, you like touch it for the first time, you're like, ooh.
Bro, and this one's huge. This
Whenever you
one's
get
fancy,
even
bro.
if it's like a laptop, a PC,
Technology
even like a
in
tablet, a
general,
phone,
yeah.
when you get a new
Starting
piece
that
of
shit
tech,
up, bro.
oh,
And you're just like,
You got a tech boner, bro.
yeah, like the new UI, you can see the new UI, like you get to like use the
even
controller.
buying like microphones, taking out the box is just like,
Oh.
Damn, it look nice.
It smells so good.
it smells
Yeah.
like metal.
It smells like
It
factory.
tastes so good.
Adhesives, chemicals.
But I'm excited. I haven't been this excited for a console in a while.
Yeah.
PS4, Xbox One, pretty lackluster. This gen,
I didn't get a PS4 till like way late in its life cycle.
and it didn't
I
matter.
can't tell you, like, if I remember when I first got my PS4.
Me
I
neither.
don't think I can.
I can.
I just, it wasn't that memorable. I can't remember. I don't even know the first game I had on the
I don't
PS4.
remember the first
I had
time PS4
Overwatch.
either.
Oh my goodness.
I had Overwatch.
I'm trying to think.
Bloodborne
Remember
was one of
Ding
the
Dong?
first ones.
Overwatch.
What did I have?
Did we?
I don't
Bubba, do you remember?
remember.
Nope.
Was Smite the first game I
I
had on
think it
PS4?
might have been.
Oh.
Smite was one of the
Yeah,
early
I
ones
think I
I
got
had.
it to play
Smite was your
with you
first one,
guys.
yes.
Yep.
Smite was your
That's
first.
so sad.
Mine was Overwatch.
Oh, that's
Because
just
it
the
was free to
saddest.
play.
Oh lord, I know.
Overwatch.
What was the first paid game? I think it was Overwatch.
Yeah, what was the first game I actually bought? I want to say Metal Gear Solid 5.
Why are we here?
You had that
Just
for
to
the
suffer.
PS3, no? For Ground
I
Zero?
played Ground Zeroes on PS3, and I'm pretty sure I got a PS4 because
What?
It was a birthday gift
it was a birthday gift.
Like your Xbox One.
that I don't use.
Was it birthday? No, I think it was Christmas.
It was so funny.
Yeah, it was
What was the game that I would play when I wasn't playing Smite? I can't even.
Was it
That was
Ratchet
no
and
Was
Clank?
it Crash?
I didn't have Ratchet and
Was it
Clank.
Crash? Yeah, it was Crash.
I think it was Crash.
did
it
have
was
Crash.
Crash is the first bot game I ever
Crash
had. I have-
trilogy.
I think I have literally 5 games for the PS4. If that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what.
I have like 4.
I have nearly 4 times the amount of games for the PS3.
The only
That's
one, the only one I keep out is Okami.
The thing is like all the games that we have for PS4 aren't like full price AAA like on release games. Like Tekken 7
Sekiro.
I got. Tekken 7 I got from GameFly. Persona 5 Royal I pre-ordered, but it's like I have both Persona 5 and Persona 5 R, which is, you know, the same game kind of.
Yeah, and you can thank me for getting you into Persona.
Dragon Ball Fighters is Kuzbentos. Indivisible I got at Walmart for $20.
Sekiro I got from
Sekiro.
X.
Yeah.
Oof,
Final Fantasy 10 and
brand
10
new,
2
$60.
was like $30. Star Wars Battlefront 2 was a Christmas present.
I haven't.
God of War I got.
I wish
Oh
they-
yeah, God of War.
Red Dead Redemption 2
Gift.
was a gift.
Yes, it was a gift.
Borderlands, the Handsome Collection was like $20.
Yeah.
And
NBA.
Ew.
This is our first game.
Oh yeah, NBA 2K is our first game. It
NBA
came with the
2K.
console.
we've never played it.
That's so ugly.
Oh yeah, no, I think Final Fantasy 15 might have been the first game we got.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait
the
a
first
second,
possible
you're
one.
right.
Yeah, you get
Because
the
it came with the, what was it, Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I remember.
And then we
now.
cried. We
And
all
Fat
cried.
Jakubo.
Jakub?
Yeah.
Jakubo?
So yeah,
Dark Souls 3
there's like
was-
3 or 4 games I've actually paid full price for.
Dark Souls 3 I even pre-ordered. I was feeling fine and then I was mighty disappointed.
So sad.
I feel like that was a lot of PS4 games.
Yeah.
It was big hype, big disappointment.
I just
The
didn't like.
best games are like the free to play ones.
I wasn't
The ones
really
you
a-
get for free on
A
PS
Sony fan
Plus.
till like 4 years ago.
My favorite games for the PS4 right now are probably Sekiro, Bloodborne, and Ghost of
Oh wait,
Tsushima.
well, okay, Spider-Man though.
Spider-Man is my.
That was like one of the best games on the console.
That
So,
is
like,
true.
There's that, but I don't know.
Mine is Ratchet and Clank. A lot of people didn't like the remake.
I
but
feel like
liked it.
Sony coasted this gen.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Well, because this gen was just filled with gun games, generic battle royale
Yeah, because
gun games.
that was what it was selling. So like they're just like,
Streamers,
bro, I can't do
Yeah,
anything.
a lot of the games were like made for YouTubers and streamers.
And then the indie game revolution happened, and now we get good games like on the
Kind of.
PS5.
I don't know.
My favorite game for the PS4 is probably Persona.
Yeah.
Might have to.
That game
Not
came out
me.
twice.
I mean, Final Fantasy's up there too with it. But I think
15?
no. 7 remake.
Okay.
I was like, hey, no.
Yeah,
Y'all should play
I
this
forgot about 7
RPG
remake.
called Persona.
Yeah, I paid full price for that too.
Bro, Bloodborne's my favorite. That shit came out when the console launched.
Technically,
2015.
It's still one of the better games on
Wow, the PS4 is that old.
Yeah.
yeah, it's hella old.
2015.
2 Nintendo consoles came out in the lifespan of the PS4.
Well, because the
bro.
Wii got
It was poopy.
kind of
It
blew up.
died real fast.
Ugh,
And then
Wii
the Switch
U
said,
doesn't
"Hold
even
up,
exist.
Stop telling
we
me
got you.
There's no time about the Wii. I was a Nintendo gamer, bro. That was the only console
No,
I
listen,
had.
the Wii U was the tech demo for the Switch.
Now,
Yeah.
now that I'm on it, that shit slaps. I can
Is
put
that
whatever I
a-
want.
It's a great emulation device.
Yeah, if you got a Wii U
That's
in your
what it is.
basement and you're fucking anywhere, open that hoe up, mod it, put anything you want on it. You can play like PS1 games on
You
it.
don't even need to buy the new Mario collection. You
You
can
can
play it on the Wii.
you
You
can
can
play it on
play
your
it.
Wii.
It's true though.
It really is.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Maybe we can talk about the Mario launch, bro.
Do the Mario!
How do you feel about
Launched
that?
today.
Evento?
I mean, it's
Right?
nice. Yeah, it launched today. It's nice. I think people were expecting a lot more.
What do you mean? You got the games?
You know, but like, that's how people are. Though. They're like, I want a Nintendo. Can you make a HD remaster? Oh, here you go. I want more.
I wanted a remake.
That's basically what it was. But like, I didn't expect much. Like, I knew it was just gonna be Sunshine
It's just like
64.
It's
Galaxy.
nice to have them all on one console.
It's a lot of savings. You can't find Sunshine for like not $60. So it's good. I think it's good. I mean, I like Mario. Most things that have Mario on it doesn't disappoint me.
I know people are like, oh, we kind of want the Galaxy 2 on it too, and I'm like, well,
That's asking for a bit much.
It's
That was a,
four
what was it, a
games.
Wii U game,
No, it was weird.
it'll be
Yeah.
Galaxy 2.
Mhm.
Oh, but
Is it-
still, all those other games are what, GameCube and
GameCube and
N64.
And Wii. Mario Galaxy.
Was
Yeah.
Mario? Is it Mario Galaxy on there?
Yeah.
Mario Galaxy 1.
Yeah.
Not 2.
Not 2. Which, like, it's more iconic than 2. Y'all can find me about it. It is. It's more iconic than 2.
What?
They should just put the original Mario game on there. Should just put
Yeah.
original Mario, Dr. Mario, and
I
Super
am
Mario
Dr.
World,
Mario.
bro.
Yeah.
But, like, that already
I know.
exists. Like,
You just resell it.
yeah, like, the 2D Marios have been sold so much. People just wanted a 3D Mario collection because that hasn't happened in ever, so.
Should
I
put
mean-
Super Mario RPG on it.
If enough people buy it,
Oh,
then
RPG.
they'll be more willing to do it again.
I just want that pin set. I just want that pin set and I'll leave happy. So.
Bro, tell me how the steelbooks for P5 Vanilla and P5 Royale are so nice.
Yeah.
Enough with Persona!
No.
Exactly, Persona
I'm gonna
fanboy!
talk about the steelbooks. I just got them.
Way too many Persona references on this channel. We ain't no Persona channel.
Yeah, we don't want to be.
We're that ain't
I don't want to be an Atlas YouTuber, no thanks.
Me and Avocado are so late to the Persona.
Hey, I was here forever!
Yeah, you're not a true fan then if you don't
I
want
was
to
like-
play it.
I was like, get on the train! And then, Ding Dong was like, I'm here. And I was like,
You
Oh,
let me
I got
play it
the
for
game.
free because I let you play Final Fantasy
yeah,
for
we
free.
traded. I was like, get on the train! And you were like, okay. And then you're like,
Yeah.
I like it. And I was like,
And I told you to get on the train in the beginning of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I told
And
you
then
to
you
get
did.
on the Hydra's back.
and then we all got on the train. It's okay.
Not me.
Now all you guys have to do is like play 4 and 3. It's honestly the only personas that like
Already on
kind
it,
of
bro.
decent. So, yeah, you went from 4 to 3 to 4. You're gonna be like, what's happening? The tonal shift in those games is gonna like confuse you so much.
3 is so edgy, then 4 is like, oh, I'm so happy,
I
but also
wake up,
edgy.
I
And
wake
then 5
up.
is just like, I'm so cool,
You just
and you know
vibe.
it, I know it. Let's just vibe.
And then 4 is like, we did it. And then 3 is like, you know.
5 is just you're vibing so hard that all the chicks go. they're like
I mean-
physically, magnetically attracted
That's
to
4.
the vibe.
That's 4 as well.
Yeah, if
He
you
was
want
just
more
like,
of that, go check out our Persona 5 podcast.
Are you told a woman? Hell yeah!
Alright, that's it. Persona's canceled.
yeah, we're canceling
We're
Persona.
done.
You can't talk about it till 6.
Yeah. Watch 6 announcement tomorrow.
Shit!
Got him.
Let's try.
What else? I can't think of anything else.
For PS5?
It just, yeah.
That
My
was
favorite
everything.
Xbox game is the PS5.
No. Okay, we get to, okay, listen, we need to have a heart-to-heart, the audience, us.
I need to be real with you, real quick.
If you buy an Xbox One X, I'm giving you a clown nose. I'm knocking on your door, I'm gonna give you the shoes, I'm gonna give you the nose. And I'm gonna be like, get out of here. Because I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to you in your life to make that decision that you should be ashamed.
Oh, Halo.
I mean, let's be real here. If you really are a Halo like stan, go for it.
Buy a PC!
But besides, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be right because everything that's gonna be on Xbox
Everything
is gonna
on
be on
Xbox
PC,
is on
right?
PC.
Buy a PC!
You might as well
And
just go
aren't they
make a
having like the
PC.
RTX something, like the first really affordable gaming PC that's like
Well, but
$600
here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? It's what, September right now? In like 2 months, it's gonna be Black Friday. Cop yourself some PC parts. You can throw yourself together a decently
Like 500, 400.
$500,
Not even though, because
$600.
like I think the
It'll be
company
better
recently
than
just made an
a console.
RTX like something with like a really good graphics card and stuff. Like they made a PC that's affordable, like a $550.
Oh shit,
Gaming
Microsoft
PC.
finally made a gaming PC.
No, it's not even made by Microsoft. It's made by another company.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
let's be real here. This is probably the best time to become a PC gamer. There's websites that'll
Yeah.
be like, hey, you want to see if these parts work together? Here
PC
you go.
part picker.
There's pre-built
There's
PCs,
videos to help you.
custom PCs.
I'm sure you could find it.
Especially all the streamers and YouTubers are sponsored by PC making companies.
Find your local computer engineer, or computer science major. They'll help you.
It's really not that hard to make a PC.
honestly,
It's plug and play, bro.
especially if you're like a gamer. I'm sure you'll
if you're a gamer, you can probably figure
you'll
it out.
run into somebody who's like, I like play PC. Be like, hey, can you help me build a PC? I'm sure they'll be like, sure, fam, I'll help you.
Even then, we're getting to the point where laptops are trying to be like actual good gaming
Laptops,
devices.
some laptops are
Yeah.
pretty good. So
So,
Besides the battery.
although
Yeah,
laptops are more
keep it plugged in,
expensive
baby.
because convenience.
listen. That's all I gotta say. Think wisely. Think
But,
wise.
Yeah, I don't really like. Honestly, though, I don't really see a reason to buy an Xbox.
It's just a
For
glorified PC.
anything.
Yeah, like not clowning on it, but I just don't see a reason
Yeah.
to get it.
I want Cyberpunk.
Is that even an
Yeah,
exclusive?
it's not gonna be on PC.
Yep, it's
too.
gonna be on PC. So
Then just go get a PC.
but wait, you're getting a Cyberpunk exclusive Xbox. That's yellow and looks like construction.
No. Go get a Cyberpunk fucking themed PC.
Paint it yellow, bro.
Paint it exactly.
The PS5 is gonna be customizable too.
All the
so-
money you're spending on an Xbox One X, you could spend that money on a PC. Then it'll probably get you pretty far.
Will the PS5 even have exclusive, like, themed PS5s since
Yeah.
you are
They
able
will.
to modify
Oh, you know
it?
You'll probably
They
you'll
are.
probably have like plates that'll only come.
Yeah.
With that, and the center part that's
Or
black will probably
plates.
be recolored.
Yeah, or
and
they'll be
stuff.
like, you can get this exclusive plate that comes with this game on pre-order.
They're not gonna.
Oh,
they're
that's
not gonna miss
cool.
out on money like that.
Bro, that sounds so cool. Pre-ordering a game and you get
I
like plates
don't know if I'd say
instead.
cool. I'd say
That's cool. That's a whole other like difference. Especially for pre-order, you're just buying the game and you get 2 free plates.
Well, that's what
enough money.
that's what the new 3DS did. There's like
Yeah.
customizable faceplates, and some games just came with faceplates.
Alright,
Exactly.
hold
So
on.
like you get a steel case and you get 2 plates. You're not gonna complain about that. It's cool looking PS5 you got there.
Question:
What?
are exclusives okay?
Yes.
Yes, definitely. It's the
That's-
selling point
that's how you
of the
sell a
console.
console.
Well, yeah, like
But
the
there's like
consoles
this-
would have nothing going for them if
no.
they didn't.
Just
have
get a
them.
PC at that point. If
Oh,
Sony
shit.
never had any of their IPs, exclusive IPs,
Yeah, it's like it's
PC.
to the
No
point where
reason.
convenience isn't as much of a factor anymore. I don't think.
there's a reason why. That's why they just like wait 5 years till the game comes out. Now it's on
Granted,
Steam.
you can bring your console to someone else's house. You can't really bring your PC to someone else's house. But like,
I'm
Could-
coming, guys.
It
I
makes
mean,
things
if
a
you're
bit
like,
more
if you're,
complicated.
I guess like consoles are also good for people who are up and about. I guess.
Yeah. Well, let's be technical about this. Consoles are just light PCs made
Yes.
for gaming.
Yeah,
It is true.
it is true. It's just like me. I don't see myself needing a PC right now because like I just go on the internet. Like I do that on my phone. I'm not like out here getting Steam, you know, buying Steam games. I'm not a PC gamer.
I got that Steam.
I mean, my PC can barely run League, bro. But like, hey, that's okay. It can run Uno. That's all I need.
My laptop
Can run
for dead
Uno. Oh
gaming.
my god.
So if I want like if I just want gaming, if I want to play games, I'll just buy a game on my console.
Bro, if Xbox wants to win, they need to release Left 4 Dead 3.
If that's what wants to win, they need to be like, oops, sorry, not going on PC. There you go.
They need to make games
Yeah.
for Xbox.
They just-
Left 4
All they
Dead-
have
Left 4
is
Dead
Halo,
3, Half-Life 3.
Fable.
Fable, and Forza.
Yay.
Hey, you want Fable? It's on a PC. Go buy
But
it.
then, was it Gran Turismo is a good competitor to Forza?
And it's on a PS5.
Is it Gran Turismo?
Yep.
Yeah. You
That
could
shit look hella
you
good.
could play in the car.
I don't even like racing games, but if you want to
It's
pretend
hella
you're
nice.
driving, it looks like you're driving.
Buy the wheel accessory.
Exactly.
With the Wiimote in it.
Put the PS5 controller in it.
Now that's, use the gyro controller.
That's actually kind of cool.
That's the only reason why Nintendo and Sony are making their life living.
Yeah.
Because Nintendo, you know, all Nintendo is IPs.
Exclusives.
That's all
Yeah.
Nintendo is, yeah.
They're not there for the graphics. They're there for the IPs.
Yeah, you can't play Mario on any other console. You can't play Pokemon on any other console. You
Not
can't play
legally.
Zelda
Yep.
on any other console.
Pokemon.
You can't play.
You're locked in, baby.
Yeah, you have to. If you could play, like Nintendo's just like, hey, we got games.
Even
Come
now,
over
they're
here.
like getting stuff like Monster Hunter on there, Shin Megami Tensei.
They got Skyrim.
They're, like,
They're getting
Nintendo- Nintendo's trying to be like, we
Oh, yeah.
got you.
Remastered Scott
Like
Pilgrim.
Nintendo's becoming an indie machine. It's becoming like a Nintendo IP machine.
Yeah.
Like just the IPs Nintendo has makes it powerful.
Bruh.
Like if they gave like Legend of Zelda away to any other console, they'd be like, bet, give me. So it's like
That'd be suicide.
it's
It would
keeping
be
them in the
suicide.
race. It's keeping
Bruh,
them.
I
in the
want
race.
Scott Pilgrim side panels for my PS5.
I just like how Nintendo like doesn't care
I want to
anymore.
play as Mario.
Like they're like,
Scott
y'all want
Pilgrim.
booby? Y'all want to put boobies on our console? Big booby game. Take the big booby game.
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta. They need to make Bayonetta 3. That's my third rant. They need to. What's going on Platinum? Do I need to smack you? I'll come over
What was
there.
Platinum made recently?
Bayonetta 2.
Yeah,
Is
Bayonetta
that
2.
it?
I think so.
So I know they made
Devil,
that.
well, were they part of Devil May Cry?
No, that's just
Isn't
Capcom.
Platinum part of Saints Row?
Platinum?
Platinum
Yeah, Platinum
Games?
Games.
No.
That's something else. That's Volition or whatever.
Yeah.
Platinum Games used to work on DMC, and that's why they made.
Bayonetta.
Yeah, the developer for Bayonetta made Beautiful Joe.
That's what we
Where's
need.
Where's another beautiful Joe?
Red Hot
That's
Kid!
what I'm saying.
I want a
It's not
Red
gonna
Hot
happen,
Kid,
'cause
bro.
Capcom doesn't know what to do with their IPs besides make Street Fighter games.
Bro,
That look
Beautiful
bad.
Joe X Persona 5 crossover with
Ew!
Featherman? What you know about
Ew!
that?
No,
I would
talking
like-
T-Rex.
a mainline Phoenix Wright game on the Switch would be kind of clean, or a Phoenix Wright like remake for the original trilogy. Just
On the
make it look
Switch?
better. Make it like use the 3D models they have now. It could be kind of fire.
Oh no.
Gaming. Gamer.
Oh,
Is that it?
I think so.
okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, tell us what you're looking forward to on the PS5. If you're gonna get a PS5, or if you're gonna get Xbox One X, which you know,
Alright, gamers,
like-
get your gamer juice.
like I
Let's
said,
game.
I'll look at you differently if you get an Xbox One X.
You get an Xbox and you tell us in the comments we're gonna delete your comment.
But yeah, so we're
we'll,
looking forward
we'll
to.
pour out a cold one for you.
So we're just looking forward to in.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.
See ya.
Boy, Mustache Man, your worst nightmare has arrived.